What can romance do for you and your relationship? I'm Robert Beagle with Romance Alive, and I get asked this question. Many people hear about this idea called romance, and they wonder what it's all about. They think it might be a good idea to include romance in their relationship, but then they kind of scratch their head and maybe throw up their hands in frustration. What is this nebulous idea called romance all about? And more importantly, what can romance do for me? I mean for us. Now, if you'd like to get a basic understanding of romance, check out my video here entitled, What is Romance? I'll provide a foundation upon which to learn about romance. Now, in this video, instead of defining romance, we'll talk about one of the things romance can do for you and your relationship. But before getting very far, I would like to remind you of one of the things romance is not. You see, some people think romance has to do with learning techniques that will help them manipulate their partner into giving them something. They ask for a set of procedures they will follow that will help them in their attempt to wrangle something from their partner. Maybe you've heard someone bragging something along this line, you know what? I figured it out. If I take her out, if I go out with him, if I buy her flowers, if I compliment him on his knowledge of wines and do it just right, I'll get lucky. For them, it's all about learning what to do to satisfy their wants and their desires. That's not romance. That's manipulating and misusing someone for personal gratification. The true purpose of romance is to enhance and strengthen the relationship between the two of you. And it's not focused on you, it's focused on your partner and your relationship. Now, here's one of the benefits, one of the wonderful benefits romance brings to your relationship. It builds shared memories, great memories of things you experienced together. Now, here is one of the ways you can create these shared memories. First, design a romantic moment for your love. Make it an event unique between the two of you, and make it a romantic moment where you romance your love as he or she wishes to be romanced. Then I'd suggest creating some anticipation in your love. Maybe invite them out in such a way that while they're not sure what you'll be doing, it does catch their interest. You can also drop a couple hints about the upcoming romantic moment, something that piques their interest. You see, when you create positive anticipation with your partner, the romantic moment begins before it starts. Then, of course, carry out the romantic moment plans. And during the romantic moment, find ways to create memories of this time together. You might take photos of the two of you doing whatever it is you do for the moment. You can also, and do this after the fact, give a little reminder gift. This happens to be one of my favorites. Many times when we've been away for the weekend or maybe on a trip, I will surreptitiously purchase a souvenir from that place. And then later in the year, maybe at Christmas or on a birthday, I will give that gift, and she has a reminder of our time together. But you know what? The very best way to create the shared memory is to have a great time doing something your partner enjoys. This can also happen with unplanned romantic moments. Those are when something you hadn't planned or created just happens surreptitiously, and you and your partner feel romanced. Remember, though, romantic moments are fewer and further between, so don't depend upon them to keep your romance alive. Still, if you experience one, make sure that you enjoy this common memory you create in this unplanned romantic moment. I imagine, like you and like me, we have shared memories of romantic moments we had with our sweetheart. Memories that just the two of us experienced together. And if you mention that event to your partner, you probably see a smile break out on their face, and probably on yours also in that memory. Now, shared romantic moments build your relationship. They build the connection between the two of you, enhancing the relationship. And during moments of relationship stress, when relational ties are strained and in danger of rupture, these romantic moment memories become a lifeline, pulling you back together as you remember those great times together. Now back to our original question. What does romance do for you and your relationship? It creates shared memories of romantic moments unique between the two of you, and each memory becomes part of the bond you share. It's also a relational lifeline in those moments of relational distress. If you would like some romantic moment ideas for your partner, subscribe here to my YouTube channel and then check out the romantic moment ideas section. You'll find a variety of videos on different ideas you can use, and I update them regularly. I'm Robert Beagle with Romance Alive. I want to assist you in making your relationship exceptional and help you keep your romance alive.